Look at the calendar. Years fly faster than you realize. Back in 2023, you told yourself, next year will be my year. In 2024, you repeated the same promise. In 2025, you swore again that everything would change. And now here you are, deep into 2026, and the story hasn't changed. The cycle continues. Time is slipping away, and it doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't wait for your motivation to show up. It doesn't pause for your fear. It just keeps moving. Here's the brutal truth. If you keep sitting around waiting for a miracle, 2026 will vanish just like every other year did. Miracles don't come. Only work does. You don't have a time problem. You have a focus problem. Stop lying to yourself. You've got the same 24 hours as everyone else. Don't act like the universe singled you out and gave you fewer. Yesterday, you had time to scroll for hours, time to binge a series you already know by heart, and time to complain that you don't have time. So let's cut the nonsense. You don't lack hours, you lack priorities. Your life isn't dictated by a shortage of time, it's dictated by a shortage of focus. And that's on you. Discipline is the only currency that buys results. Motivation? Useless. It's a sugar rush. Sweet, short-lived, gone the second life gets inconvenient. Good vibes, manifestation, alignment with the universe, empty talk. The only real currency that pays for results is discipline. And discipline isn't glamorous. It's systems, it's boring routines, it's the grind when nobody's cheering, when nobody's watching, when progress feels invisible. That's the foundation. That's the real investment. If you can't stomach the grind, stop pretending you want change. Here's the nightmare scenario. You blink, and it's December 2026. You're still in the same room. You're still making the same excuses. You're still feeding yourself the same story about next year. And by then, the only thing you'll have mastered is regret. If you're not willing to endure the monotony, the repetition, the unglamorous day-to-day, then stop lying to yourself. You don't want success. You just want the fantasy of success. Why you're stuck? It's not because you don't try. It's because you don't commit. You confuse effort with consistent effort. You know how to start, but you don't know how to finish. You dabble. You jump from one idea to another. You talk more than you act. You dream louder than you execute. But half commitment gets you nothing. You can't half commit to fitness and expect transformation. You can't half commit to learning and expect mastery. You can't half commit to your goals and expect your life to change. You're not lacking resources, you're ignoring them. We live in the most resource-rich era in human history. Want to start a business? Free tutorials, free templates, AI tools at your fingertips. Want to get in shape? Free apps, free YouTube channels, free communities. Want to learn a skill? Free courses, free books, entire digital libraries. You're not drowning because opportunities don't exist. You're drowning because you refuse to grab them. Consuming doesn't equal creating. Don't confuse watching with doing. You can binge every motivational video on this platform and still end up exactly where you are. Inspiration without execution is just entertainment. And entertainment won't save you. It numbs you. It tricks you into feeling like you're moving forward when you're actually standing still.
You've been sold a lie about balance. Society told you that you can balance everything perfectly: work, life, rest, growth, and still reach greatness. That's a lie. True results don't come from balance. They come from sacrifice, from putting one mission at the center of your life, from cutting out distractions and saying no to things that don't serve your vision. You don't squeeze your goals into the cracks of your schedule. You rebuild your schedule around your goals. The question that matters: are you genuinely trying, or are you just dabbling? Are you putting in consistent effort, or are you convincing yourself that scrolling is research, that thinking is progress, that talking is action? Be honest, because honesty is the first step. As long as you keep lying to yourself, nothing changes. If you don't lock in now, 2026 will be another wasted year. Another year of excuses, another year of almosts and maybes. Another year of watching someone else live the life you swore you'd build. Another year of tomorrow looking exactly like today. And then what? You'll be a year older, no closer, still waiting. But if you decide to lock in, this isn't just about having a good year. This is about rewriting the trajectory of your life. The second you stop saying, "Next year will be my year," and declare with absolute conviction, "This year is mine," everything shifts, because ownership changes the game. Ownership means you stop waiting for permission. Ownership means you stop blaming circumstances, parents, bosses, governments, or bad luck. Ownership means you take full responsibility for where you are and where you're going. Not borrowed, not shared, not half-lived. Mine. That's the mantra, and it's powerful, because once you claim something as yours, you stop tolerating mediocrity around it. You don't kind of own your future. You don't sort of control your path. Either it's yours, or it belongs to excuses. And don't misunderstand, locking in isn't about sitting around with bigger dreams. Dreaming doesn't build empires. Locking in means acting sharper, moving faster, thinking clearer. It's about stripping away the clutter that drowns your attention, the endless notifications, the fake busyness, the empty tasks that make you feel productive but don't actually move you an inch forward. It's about discipline through systems. Systems that operate regardless of how you feel today. Systems that don't care if you're tired, bored, or unmotivated. Systems that turn progress into something automatic, not optional. Because when your life is run by discipline instead of emotion, you win even on your worst days. What you need to do right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Every time you delay, you're reinforcing the habit of postponement.